the CVA keeps thinking, what else can we give to this ecosystem, to the institutions, to the enterprise, to our startups, to our members, solo members? What can we give more? And to the audience at our events. And this time, besides moving this time to the Kunsthaus, which is already a huge, huge upgrade, I believe, and it's very unique. I hope you enjoy it. We also thought beyond, going one step beyond and looking into something like a banking report, right? There are a couple out there, none of them this up-to-date and this specific on this topic. So I'm more than glad to announce on stage Ilya Volkov, right, the board member at CVA, the ideator of the symposium, and the CEO of YouHodler. Please come on stage. And not lesser, Raphaël Bloch, the big whale co-founder and CEO, to make the reveal.
Yeah, the big whale is on stage.
Yep, thanks.
So, thank you, Benedict. So, you see what is happening? We have layer one blockchains, we have crypto native companies, we have giants from traditional markets, we have all kinds of banks, central banks of central banks, private equity banks working all together, right? And this is how actually Switzerland is getting on top of the list I demonstrated to you in the morning. And as it was committed, now we're going to unveil the report that actually is quite unique because it's the first time we are presenting this kind of report that was done together with our partners, Big Whale. So it's a first edition, and as Web3 Banking Symposium, we are third edition already. I think we'll continue this job. And now, again, without further ado, I'd like to pass the mic to Raphaël to present the Insights Digital Banking Report 2026. Please, yep. Raphaël.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, can I just take sure. This? Thank you so much. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for your trust, Ilya, Jérôme, of course, the rest of the team. It's a great pleasure to be here. I won't be long because I know that everyone wants to enjoy the cocktail, but there are some...
One logistic thing. We have some French tradition, right?
Yep.
So at the end of the report, we'll have some voting, and we decided that it's better to vote not just by raising hands, but by cheating each other. So during the presentation, feel free to grab a glass of wine, and it will be used for voting. So it's here.
Yeah, but you can still listen. Yeah. And please. So, for everyone, you can download the report here with the QR code. I'll let you, but at the end, of course, you will have it also. So we've been working for 6 weeks. Yep, go ahead. But once again, you'll have it at the end. Okay, nice. So just in terms of methodology, so at the Big Whale, we're working on market intelligence, so we provide market intel to more than 150 institutions, essentially banks, asset managers, and we're really glad to work also with the Crypto Value Association. So in terms of methodology, we worked on the report for 6 weeks. The report was led by one of my co-founders and the head of editorial, so Gregory Raymond. We did more than 15 interviews. You'll find all of them in the report. And also, we worked on our own data just to compare and to showcase which are the best students in the room. There are many key takeaways with the reports, but we decided just to show you today 3 of them. The first one is that, the Swiss banks are the most advanced bank in the world. I'll show you after the data. The second one is the unprecedented access of crypto for the Swedes. And the last one is the fact that, as you know, Switzerland has been a pioneer in terms of regulation, but because, in the EUE, also in the US or in the EU, things are moving forward, so it's still a challenge for Switzerland to, keep the pace. So the first one, you can cheers, actually, with your glass. Switzerland is leading the charge in terms of numbers of banks which, grant access to crypto services. In the survey, it's really interesting to see that it's not only trading, it's also staking study. And as you can see, so Switzerland is in front of the US, which are, I mean, quite a big leader in this space. Also Germany, and France is just behind. The other thing really interesting is that, I mean, in Switzerland, you have, of course, banks, but also crypto-native banks like Amina or Signum. The other really interesting thing is that more than half of the biggest players in Switzerland have already crypto services. So you'll find in the report all the services, but we can see that, I mean, big names like UBS or Julius Baer are already working on those services. The other really interesting thing is that those banks are able to work and to provide crypto services because there are many crypto providers in terms of tech and also products. You can see big names like Figment or Ledger. And of course, there are other companies like a consulting firm and a legal advisor on this. The second thing, and so you'll find all those interviews in the report, the second thing is so the unprecedented level of crypto access. Just to give you an idea, nowadays, more than, I mean, around 30% of the Swedes can get access through their banks to crypto. This is the biggest number so far. In France, it's less than 10%. In the US, it's also less than 10%. And there are also interesting I mean, numbers and figures about the fact that a few years ago, it was only about wealth management, and now it's more a retail thing. And the third thing is, of course, about regulation. So, as you know, in 2017, and between 2017 and 2019, Switzerland was above the curve regarding ICOs. And then we had this DLT Act, so it allows Switzerland to be also ahead the curve about everything related to tokenization. So it's a quite, I mean, pro-crypto ecosystem, but there are still many challenges, as you know, about stablecoins. There is a big, I mean, debate about stablecoin in Switzerland and other facts. And once again, you can see that in other areas, things are moving forward. So I would like to do a poll about how you see the future in 2027. So just raise your hand or your glass if you think that next year, United States, I mean, will be the winner of this report. Okay, higher. Okay, interesting. European Union? Okay, he's from France. He's from France. Switzerland? Okay. So, United Arab Emirates? Yeah, I know that this is not the best moment. And Singapore and Hong Kong? Okay, so just United States, once again? Ah, okay. And Switzerland? Okay, so it's still Switzerland. So you know that you need to work a lot to keep, I mean, this position. I mean, of course, many things have been done, but yeah, as you know, of course, the US are leading the charge. I think that you shouldn't underestimate European Union, because MICA is something, but there are also many good companies, and of course, there are some really interesting hubs with Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Singapore, and Hong Kong. So thank you very much for your attention, and once again, if you want to download the report, go ahead. Thanks.